What's up, everybody? My name is Heather, also known as the Brooklyn Queen in LA. How is everybody doing today? I am back with another video, another haul video featuring all the wonderful products I bought from Sephora for the last 2 days. I was trying to keep it conservative, and so far I think I've done a good job. I put a lot of stuff back, and I pretty much just stuck to the things that I've been wanting for a while. For the most part, there were a couple of other, maybe 1 or 2 impulses that I can think of. But pretty much everything in here were things that I were planning to either buy, like definitely was gonna buy, or was considering buying. I just wanted to see it in store first. So, and then of course when I was in store, I'm just picking up stuff. Oh, that looks pretty. I'm just throwing it in my cart and whatnot. And then I decided, you know what, Heather J, my mother calls me that. You know what, Heather? Put this back. You didn't come here for that. You wasn't even thinking about that product. It's only because of the sale that you were gonna buy it, that you're trying to buy this right now, but you weren't even thinking about it. So I stuck the things that I've been thinking about, that have been on my wish list. Things that also, a couple of things that I actually needed also as well. So let's get started. So let's start with yesterday's purchases, okay? So, as we all know, the new Huda Beauty palette came out, and I have bought the last 3. Actually, I think I have all of her big palettes. You know, I like her eyeshadows and I love her lipsticks. So, but I wasn't too sure about this new release. It looked a little, honestly, it looked ashy to me in the photos. I just wasn't sure about it. But one of the young ladies over at Instagram, Dulcinea Wins, her name is Sasha. I'm sorry, I just can't remember her Instagram handle right now. But she bought it and she swatched it and it looked fantastic on her. And she and I are roughly the same complexion. So I said, you know what? I said I wanted to see that palette in store before I purchased it. I saw it swatched on her arm. I thought it looked fantastic. So I said, you know what? Let me go in the store and swatch it. And if I like how it looks on me, then I'm gonna purchase it. And I liked how it looked on me. And so here it is. I purchased it. I did. Now there's a shade in here. I'm just now opening this. I hope it's not destroyed. Yes, there's a shade in here that's very chunky. This one right here. But oh my goodness. Matter of fact, I'm gonna swatch it for you so you can see what I'm talking about. This right here, it's very soft, so go gentle. And I guess it reminds me, I wanna say it's kind of like a pressed glitter, but better. Like, look at this. I don't know if you can tell. I don't think the camera really does it justice. But that was the first shade I swatched. And I was sold. Like sold. So this is very chunky. It's very emollient too though, but chunky. So just be careful. I would probably spray the brush or just use your finger and a good glitter glue. But this is stunning. Like, this is icy, but in a good way, you know? Oh, that's stunning. Oh my goodness. You see that shift? It's like a little mild shift in there. I don't know, but it's so pretty. But yeah, as soon as your girl swatched this, I was like, you know what? This palette is going home with me. That is so pretty. So yeah, I bought it. I sure did. And I'm glad I did. I can't wait to use it. I also swatched pretty much most of the mattes. And this is a very cool tone palette. And with cool tones, especially when you have grays involved, sometimes it can look ashy on darker skin, especially on like my complexion, but not these. So, matter of fact, let's swatch 2 of them, 2 of the mattes I have here. So, this here and this here. Now, this here for me would probably be a blend out shade, and this gray here, I might use that for like an outer corner or even a transition and blend it out with this pink, but this is so pretty. I love it. Love it, love it. So can't wait to use this. This is a stunning palette. It's too bad she's not coming out with any more of the big palettes. Those are actually, in my opinion, her best shadows, but who am I? Next, I bought a little something for the hair, these slip things. So, you know, my hair is very fine and I'm prone to being dry and prone to breakage and whatnot. So I use like a lot of silk ties when I want to put it back on a ponytail or put it up or whatever. This brand also makes really good silk, I don't want to call them bonnets, but more like I can't think of the word right now, but you can sleep in them. And I have 3 of them from this brand and they do my hair justice. I love them. So I bought them, I guess these are the holiday theme one, and they're like pink and red, and I love pink and red. So I bought them. This hat here, matter of fact, I'm wearing from Rap Life. I just got this hat as a beanie. It's gonna get me through the winter, but it is, excuse my hair, I need to wash it and retwist it. It's satin lined, but it protects my hair from breakage and drying out. So yeah, so I'm really big on, oh, this eyeshadow is stunning. I'm really big on like silk and satin things for my hair so that I don't get all the breakage and whatnot, doesn't dry out. All right, next. Now these 2 next items has been on my wish list for several months. And I've already bought other shades in that line, but I was waiting until like, I guess after the fall, winter to get these 2 shades. I'm probably not gonna, I wasn't gonna wear them during the summer, but it is the House Labs. What is this? House Labs, what are these called again? Color Fuse Glossy Blush Balm. Now, if you haven't tried one of these already, I have like the more summery shades. I love them, they last, they're very pigmented, but blendable, so you don't lose control. Yes, so these are like my winter shades. I come back for these. So here they are. So I bought it in the shades Glassy Acai and Glassy Watermelon. What's next? What's next? So this was a bit of an impulse. I mean, I was planning on expanding my collection with this particular product, but not today, not during the sale. I was actually gonna wait for the brand to have the sale. That is the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Metallics. It is in the shade Journey. It is this beautiful metallic purple. I'm not gonna open it now, but it's this beautiful metallic purple. And I also swatched another shade called Gilded with it, and they go perfectly together. They didn't have Gilded in store, so I'm gonna have to order it online, but I was gonna wait for Danessa to have her sale because sometimes she does like 30% off, but it's okay because I have so many other things I want from the brand. I'll just buy those, but this and the Gilded, I want it now. I don't want to wait because I'm afraid they're gonna sell out, and I'm gonna have FOMO, and I don't like having FOMO. So I bought that. That was a bit of an impulse. Next, this here, Dior, this lipstick in the shade 600. I've been wanting this lipstick for months and months, and I finally did it. It is so pretty. It's this beautiful black brown. And I have a lot of Dior lipsticks. I love their satin matte finish. They're so comfortable on the lips and pigmented, and they last. So, and I've been wanting this shade. So I finally got it. I'm happy about that. And last but not least, this brand I've talked about before over at Instagram and probably here too. Can't remember, but it's this brand here, Kofi. They make really good cream shadows, really good. Now this is one of their newer shades, and it is called Sona. Let me open it up for you. It is so pretty. At first I wasn't too sure about it because honestly I don't feel like the pictures really do it justice. Look at this. This is stunning. It almost kind of reminds me of the Huda. Let's compare. But I have several other shades from this brand, and their cream shadows are some of my favorite. Like usually when I want to do like a one and done cream shadow, this is the brand that I usually reach for. The shades are impeccable, and really once it dries down, it does not budge. It stays all day. It doesn't crease, it doesn't anything. I don't know, I think I didn't put enough. Let me get it more. I like to go conservative with it because really a little goes a long way. I think it is kind of similar to this Huda one. It's a different kind of formula, but the shades to me are quite similar. They're almost pretty much the same. Yeah, they do look the same now that I think about it. Oh my. Oh well. But yeah, once this dries down, it doesn't budge. Let me tell you, it does not budge, so you gotta work fast. I mean, you have time. It's not as quick drying, but once it does, it doesn't budge. And it blends so easily, and it lasts. I do use my About Face primer under it as well, and I pretty much get to wear all day. Look at that. This is a beautiful shade. So this shade, yeah, that's, matter of fact, now they do actually look the same, but I think the Soma, is that what it's called? The Kofi one also has the silver and like gold speckles. And in the Huda one, I see almost like a pink shift too. I think I see it in both of them actually. They're very similar. Formulas are different, but the shade is very similar. So, I mean, if you prefer palettes, then obviously you can just go with the Huda. But if you like the one and done and you like a cream shadow, I highly recommend the Kofi. I've been using their cream shadows for several months now, and they never disappoint. They have another new shade that dropped with this one. It wasn't available in store, so it's in my cart, and I am gonna buy it. I am. These shadows, they're not cheap either. They're $30. They're not cheap. So if you've been looking at them and wanting to try this brand and try those eyeshadows, now's a good time. 20% off. Instead of paying $30, you pay what, $24? Not bad, even though they're worth the $30. So that was yesterday's purchases. Now let's get on to today's purchases. Now, I went in the store today just to get one daggone thing. I wanted a brown mascara, and I had it in my cart yesterday. And then I put it back. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just look to see if Sephora or a cheaper brand has the brown mascara, but I didn't find anything that I really wanted. So I said, you know what, forget it. I've been wanting to try the YSL. Let me get it. The YSL brown. I've been wanting to try the YSL mascaras anyway. I like YSL makeup as a brand anyway. Their eyeshadows, their lipsticks. So I said, but their mascaras are like $30. You know, $32, I think. And I ain't trying to pay $32 for mascara. I just don't do those things. So I said, but since it's 20% off, you know, I'll do 25, you know, even though that's pushing it for me. But this is their mascara. It's called Lash Clash Mascara Volume Extreme. So open it, and I have I used up all my brown mascara, so I did need one. Too Faced is another brand. This is pretty brown. This is a very pretty brown. Can't wait to use this. Too Faced brown mascara is also pretty nice too. I was gonna get that. As a matter of fact, I did have that in my cart, my basket when I was shopping today, but you know, you can only use one mascara. I'm not gonna have two open brown mascaras at the same time, and you only need one. Now, if I absolutely despise this, then I'll go back to my Too Faced. So this is what I bought today. I just came back from the store, matter of fact. So I've been wrestling back and forth with whether or not I wanted to try this foundation. I am so curious about it, and I keep putting it in my cart and taking it out. I saw some reviews on it from people who didn't really care for it, but they also, all of them had oily skin, kind of like me. So I don't know. But I don't mind a dewy, glowy look, you know, and those particular creators tend to prefer more matte looks. So that's probably why this foundation was not a hit for them. And when I was testing it on my hand, it kind of felt a little heavy, but I think maybe I was putting too much on. So today I tested it again and I used less, and it actually went into my skin. I'm just so afraid of using this and getting acne, because I do have acne prone skin as well. But anyway, without further ado, I bought the Patrick Ta foundation, the latest one. Everybody knows about it, the Major Skin Hydra Luxe, whatever. I bought it in the shade 20, which has a golden undertone. Here it is. So here's my battle plan with this, because you know, I live in LA and my skin out here is more combination normal. If I were back home east, my skin would be just straight up oily, and then I probably wouldn't do this. But out here, it's a little more balanced towards normal, if you know what I mean. Sometimes it can feel a little dry too, because the climate out here is very dry. So my skin has gotten drier, my hair has gotten dry, things gotten drier. But I still have the T-zone area that's oily. So what I'm planning to do with this is use my Danessa Myricks Universal, my Universal Skin Balm. This is amazing, some amazing stuff when it comes to controlling oils. Sorry, I'm just admiring this eyeshadow on my hand. It's so pretty. Anyway, it's really great at controlling oils. As you can see, I am almost done. I'm wondering if I should get another one while the sale's going on. I was gonna wait until her sale because she'll have a 30% off, and plus I do have the tinted ones, but I don't always want the tinted ones. Sometimes I just want the clear one, especially if I'm gonna be wearing a foundation. You know what? I'm gonna put this in my cart. Hopefully they still have it at Sephora. This right here is so good at controlling oil. Hopefully the two products work well together too. You know, I will absolutely report back on that. So yeah, so what was I saying? That's my battle plan. And then to set it, my setting powder, I've been wanting to buy a big version of this, of the one size. I bought it today in the shade Rich Peach. I have another shade, but I have it in the mini size. But that powder, oh my goodness. What a setting powder. It is amazing. And I've been wanting to get a bigger size, and I've been wanting to try the peach shade. So, kill two birds with one stone, right? Here we go. So I got that. And then to set it, I had the smaller bottle of this and I used it all up. This is some good stuff also. It keeps my makeup on all day. The hype about this is well deserved. So I figure with this, with the Danessa and this too, I should be all right with Patrick's foundation. And I plan to only use sunblock under it. I'm not gonna use my regular moisturizer. Because he said that this is actually like skincare. It has like, I think it has hyaluronic acid in it, which my skin actually does love that. I just need to read this a little more closer. Yeah, it does. He says with 3 types of hyaluronic acid, plus squalene and fermented kombucha. Squalene also works well for me. Fermented kombucha, I don't know. We'll find out. But the first 2 ingredients work pretty well with my skin. I don't usually break out from them, so I'm holding out. And plus the weather's getting colder and drier, so I should be okay with this. So I will come back and report. I will. Oh, this was kind of an impulse buy. I was thinking about purchasing these anyway because I bought the all those pink lip gloss sets, and I just fell in love with the formula. So I said to myself, you know what? When the sale comes, I want to try the tinted ones, but I wasn't sure. I was going to wait maybe till the next sale, maybe not necessarily this sale, but whatever. So I bought 2 shades. I swatched them in store and I had to leave with it. Yes, I did. This one right here, it is called Mine. So this is like a beautiful, rich brown. It's so pretty. And this formula, this plumping formula, you do feel it. It's bare for me. I find it bearable, but if you don't like the feeling at all of any stinging on your lips, do not buy these. But if you don't mind it and you like it, I think the formula is fantastic. It's very moisturizing to my lips. I happen to like it. So this one here is called Obviously. This is like a rich toffee. So I swatched both of them in stores, and I just love the tone of the brown. So I come home with those. And last but not least, I've been wanting to add some like protein to my hair care regimen. I exclusively use Pattern products because they provide the necessary moisture and the necessary slip for my hair, and I have noticed such improvement in my in length retention as well as moisture retention from using Pattern products. They do have some treatment masks, but I don't know that the protein content is enough for what I'm looking for. So I went back to using I want to go back to using Olaplex. I was using Olaplex before, which I found very helpful for my hair. I only need it once a month, so I don't need to use it like every week or anything. So I bought the number 3. This is actually the repairs and strengthens all hair types. So this is the number 3. This is the pre-shampoo thing. They said here, it's not a conditioner, it's a bond builder. So use this, you leave it on for a few minutes, then you wash it out, you rinse it out, and then you go in with your shampoo. Now, Pattern does have what they call like a clarifying or a very real cleansing shampoo, but I still don't find that it it's not clarifying enough for me, you know. And again, I don't like to use it more than once a month just to get any buildup out. So, but I had this shampoo before. This is their clarifying shampoo, and I've used it before in the past. I actually used it up, and I just didn't repurchase it because I was trying out the pattern one, but I actually like this one better to be used once a month. So my plan is to use the Bonder number 3, rinse out, use this, and then go in with my intensive conditioner from Pattern. That conditioner, unless something much better comes along, I will never stop using that intensive conditioner from Pattern. It is so thick and emollient, it softens my hair, and it gives my hair such slip. It makes detangling so much easier. Matter of fact, pretty much all of the Pattern products makes detangling so much easier. So that is my main go-to for hair care, but I do have protein needs. You know, I need a little bit of protein with the hair to strengthen it more. So I decided to go back to Olaplex because I've used it in the past and it worked well for me and I like it. So that's that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. Stay tuned because I am about to place another order for the things that I couldn't find in store. It's going to include a couple of fragrances as well. I don't really talk about fragrances on the channel because my thing is fragrances are very personal. And I don't recommend blind buying a fragrance, but I will tell you if I like these fragrances, and if you see it in store, try it on and see how you like it on yourself. I never recommend blind buying a fragrance. I always have to test it out in the store before I buy them. But they didn't have the ones I wanted. They had the testers, but they didn't have the actual size bottle that I wanted, because I usually like to buy the small travel sizes because I have a lot of perfumes and I don't need all these big bottles. So I said, you know what, I'll just order it offline. So I'm gonna place that order along with a couple of other things, and as soon as it arrives, you will see me in another haul, plus some other videos too. All right, it was lovely chatting with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to hit subscribe and press that like button. Isn't that what all the YouTubers say? Yeah, so yeah. Even if you don't, I'm so happy if you made it through to the end of this video, and let me know in the comments if you have any of these things, or if you're planning to buy any of these things, or whatever you want to let me know in the comments about, okay? Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and take care. Bye.